Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you, Akim, pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another spiritual headline, and this is going to be about a pastor in Canada, Calgary. And I'll be reading this article. It says Calgary street preacher Arthur Pawlowski arrested after defying public health orders. All right, so I'm bringing this out because he's definitely coming down with great wrath. I'm gonna get that scripture. If he's not caring what he does to his own people, how much more is he going to actually carry when he actually brings Jacob's trouble up on you Israelites that refuse to go along with this world and the system that's being built? All right, so let's get into this article. It says Calgary police have arrested street preacher Arthur Pawlowski after he failed to abide by public health orders during a Saturday church service where dozens were congregating without masks, no regard for physical distancing. His brother David Pawlowski was also taken into custody. Both have been charged with organizing an illegal in-person gathering in addition to requesting, inciting, or inviting others to join them. So now these things are now under Esau basically breaking the law. All right, certain rights. Now this is Canada. I'm in the U.S., but it's all by no mention of words. They're gonna bring a system like this here to the States also. All right, they just getting the narrative ready. They're just getting everything coordinated because this is what's on the agenda worldwide. Because what you got to understand, a system is being fulfilled right now. All right. This is a world system being fulfilled, and it's all pointing towards that mark, that system, which is going to require those mandatory jabs. It says, it is important to understand the law enforcement recognizes people's desire to participate in faith-based gatherings, as well as the right to protest. However, as we find ourselves in the midst of a global pandemic, we all must comply with public health orders in order to ensure everyone's safety and well-being, said, I guess it's a CPS, the so-called police, whatever. So, guess what? You don't have any rights no more, man. All right? You don't have any rights anymore, okay? All in the name of safety, okay? And that's how Esau is going to get this new draconian system in. All based on, guess what? We're trying to keep you safe, so we're going to take your rights. We're going to take, your right to assemble, your right to so-called have your own church, your right to any of these things. So right now in the U.S., people think everything is going to go back to normal. But at the end of the day, like I said, you have to keep in the back of your mind, this is an agenda. Now let's get a couple of scriptures, and that is going to be it. This is the book of Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Right? So we understand what time it is, and we actually preparing ourselves mentally to get ready to lose big time in this system. All right? Like I said, if he's doing this to his own people, how much more to the Israelites, whom Esau Edom has hatred for. Okay, so if he's dragging this, and I'm gonna put in post-production the image of him. They dragged this man, they stopped this man on the highway, and basically was dragging him down the highway, cuffed, man. So Esau, he's not playing games, man. He's making an example of this person because, like I said, he want to strike that fear into people. You do what the government says. You take whatever medicine they tell you to take, or you don't violate the order. All right, that's the spirit that's going on in the world, because Esau Edom is here with that. He's here to bring that new system, that new reset. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and they write grievousness, which they have prescribed. Right, that's very grievous to be told that you can't do this anymore. To be told, you can't have a get together. You can't worship. You can't do this. You can't do that. So, right, like I said, your so-called Constitution, I'm speaking of America, and Bill of Rights is out the window, man. which proves we in martial law, because some of these things happen in certain states, all right? Because certain blue states or democratic states are more draconian than the red states. But soon, when they prop up these phony baloney numbers, when they actually come with something probably even a real contagion, guess what? They're going to roll out this same program that's being beta tested out there in Canada. That's what you got to understand. Let's go back to this article. It says Alberta Health Services obtained a court of the Queen's Bench order on Thursday, which imposed additional restrictions on organizers of protests or demonstrations requiring compliance with CV19 safety measures, such as mask and attendance limits. Police said they served an organizer of Street Church with the court order prior to this weekend service without entering the establishment. All right. The service organizers acknowledged the injunction but chose to ignore requirements for social distancing and mask wearing and reduced capacity limits for attendees and continued with the event, said the force, which resulted in the arrest. So they want 100% compliance, and they're going to get it by any means any means necessary, man. Even if it means dragging your ass out the car and throwing your ass in jail. All right? Because that's the times we're living in. All in the name of science and safety. Let's get this right here. This is Habakkuk 2:1. It says, I will stand up on my watch and set me up on the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Right, the Lord is bringing these prophecies to pass. All right, and for you to have understanding, that can see what time it is, we are in the midst of this thing, man. We are in the midst of this thing. It's only going to intensify as the months, and the weeks, and you can't even say years anymore, because it could be here sooner than we think, pile on. Esau, Edom, the dragon, the devil that the Bible speaks of, is really making his move, man. And he's making examples of anybody that doesn't want to go along with the program. All right? I had a video taken down that basically you had people saying we should shun anybody that doesn't want to take that CV jab, man. And they shouldn't be allowed to do this. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. So they're putting people in a corner, which is going to ultimately cause, a civil war and retaliation. But it all feeds into Esau Edom's, order out of chaos methodology anyway. It says, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. We've been waiting for this, man. For Esau to really show you his devil horns, and he's doing it, man. He's doing it, man. All right. They're making examples now out of these church people, but soon it's going to be the next group of people, and then the next group of people, because that's how Esau Edom, that's how he gets down, man. All right. And like I said before, if he's going to do it to his people, just wait till we get to the true Israelites, you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But that's the point. I want to keep it straight, short and straight to the point. I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, and Shalom the next time.